I want to discuss something I've done this weekend before I bring my guest into this picture. So over this weekend, I was very fortunate and very blessed that I ended up taking a class in what my doctor and mentor and friend does. That's Dr. Wu of Wu Healing. And Dr. Wu has amazing amounts of knowledge and experience. I'm a little neophyte. I learned a teeny little bit. But the reason I did that is because I want to help people, help my family, help my friends. I'm tired of seeing people ill all the time, in pain, and going to the same doctors over and over, 20 years taking the same medications and having side effects from the medications and then not healing. So my goal, hopefully, is to educate people and say, if you've been doing this one way and it's not successful, why not try another way? So with traditional Chinese medicine, it's non-invasive and it can help people heal and strengthen their bodies without going through all the negative things. So I'm going to embrace this as I always do, hoping that other people will start to realize that they can be healthy without relying on anyone else except their own bodies, their own minds, getting help from a doctor of Chinese medicine, and doing things that will help. Everything starts in your gut here, so let's fill it with good things so we have good fuel. Let's do a little bit of exercise. The Qigong and Tai Chi are amazing. The results that you get in a very short time is astronomical. And now for my guest. I'm going to let you speak, and he's going to tell his story specifically of what he's done in the last, how many years? 7?
Yeah, 6 or 7 years. Yeah.
So introduce yourself, please.
My name is Matthew Wynn. I'm retired from a career as an attorney. And in the end of 2015, I met Nancy Baxter and Risa and a few other people who were followers of Dr. Wu. And I had cancer, which was diagnosed in 2008. And so Risa had advertised in the Hartford Courant a little class, a little workshop that she had over at St. Francis Hospital, and I went to that. And she said, hey, if you want to learn more, go to Dr. Wu's Healing Center in West Hartford, which I did. So I've been doing that since then.
Excuse me, I want to ask you, what type of cancer, or is it, or was it?
Still is.
Okay.
Thymoma, which is cancer of the thymus gland, which is this little gland in the center of the chest.
How did you originally find out that you have that?
It's a bit of a story, but back in 2004, I had a lung tumor that was turned out to be benign, and they removed it. And then after that, they did follow-up CAT scans annually to make sure, follow up, see what was happening.
Did you have symptoms that led you to believe, or what caused you to actually test for those things?
Well, originally the lung tumor back in 2004 was because I had a lot of wheezing, which I later found out was asthma.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't the lung tumor.
Interesting.
But when they did a CAT scan, in an X-ray, they found the lung tumor by chance.
Okay.
So then they weren't sure if it was benign or malignant. The surgeon thought it was malignant, and then when they removed it, they found out it was benign. But then thereafter, they did CAT scans every year, and in 2008, they found something suspicious. So they said, well, something looks a little weird here.
Yes.
So then they did a biopsy, and they said, oh, you have a thymoma, which is cancer of the thymus. So thereafter, don't worry, it's all right. We'll just do CAT scans every year, monitor. And then in 2011, I went to Dana-Farber, and they said that the cancer had spread to the outside of my left lung, so they couldn't do the surgery. So then they did chemo, which I did not enjoy, but anyway, didn't really do much. And then I kept going there until 2013, and then Dana-Farber sent me to Harvard Hospital and recommended radiation treatment, which seemed to help. So I had 3 treatments of radiation, 2 years apart, 6 weeks, 5 days a week, which seemed to hold the cancer at bay. But all this time I've been doing since 2015, I've been doing the Qigong as well.
Oh, so you started doing that at the time that you had learned that you had the thymus cancer?
No, I learned that I had the thymus cancer in 2008.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't start coming to Dr. Wu until late 2015, early 2016. So that's when I started doing the Qigong.
Yeah, I know with Chinese medicine, there's something about balance in our bodies, and that's a very important thing. Western medicine looks at things one way, and Eastern medicine looks at it differently. So we look at the total body and the root causes of different illnesses so that we can help heal our bodies, and that's what we are doing today. You've just taken a class, Matt, in a Qigong class, and you continue to do that. But once you learned about it and you started coming, was it something you said, let me try this and see what happens, or what were your initial feelings towards this class and Qigong and doing things differently than you had learned all your life?
I wanted to try it. I wanted to see what, I was open, you know, I was open to trying it out, and I thought there's nothing to lose here. And also I liked the people here. They're very nice, and supportive, and the energy. And some of the people have had cancer, like Nancy Baxter and others. And so I really liked the people. I liked Dr. Wu. And also back in, when was it, 2001 or something? Mm-hmm. No, even way back, no, 1991, this guy referred me to this book called The Way of Energy, which was all about a form of Qigong where you just stand, like they call it Zhan Zhuang. And so I got interested in that.
Let me see you do that.
It's the horse dance.
Okay, and that's what you do for quite a while, actually.
Yeah.
And it's amazing how much that helps people. They don't realize such a simple thing can help your body heal so well. Right. So what has your experience been now with the Qigong that you've done over and over? And your cancer status?
Well, the cancer status it's still there. Mm-hmm. It seems to be, last time it was checked, it was stable.
Okay.
So I go for periodic CAT scans to make sure that it's still stable, which I'll be doing in March, and we'll see what happens. They told me this cannot be cured, at least the conventional medicine doctors said that. So live with it, and that's what people do these days. They live with cancer. But with the Qigong, Dr. Wu has said many times, cancer, everybody has cancer, don't worry about it.
Yeah. So it's, I don't have cancer that's active that I know of.
Right.
Okay, so I may have it in my body, but I don't want to dwell on that. I want to dwell on the positive things that I can do, and that's what people in general should do. In fact, anytime you get any kind of diagnosis, instead of fear taking over, that's when we should say, well, what are the positive things that I have that I can work upon, and what are the other things I can do to change those negative things? You're taking the Qigong and doing that consistently over a period of time. I'm sure that assuages your illness dramatically, because anytime we're doing things that are energy and body work within us, we're helping our organs, we're helping our body heal, and then it's bringing peace to you as well. Strength and peace, and I think those are the things that help us heal in general.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I didn't really believe in this until I did the shaking exercise.
Oh, how interesting.
Which Dr. Wu teaches. And I don't think we did it today, but you're shaking like this. If you do this for a while.
Yeah. Like, shake, some more, shake
and
your body
bake, whatever. If you do this for a while, even if you don't believe in it, and then you keep doing it. It's good to do it for a while, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. We don't have that much time in front of the video. And then you stop. You can feel a subtle
energy,
tingling.
Right? Yeah, you do.
Energy. And then you say, oh, this is real. Because I experience it.
I know. There was
it's not just theory.
Yes, there's another Qigong master that I heard talking, and he said, do this and you will feel it. And he said, and you will experience and heal. And he said, and even if you don't know it, you will. Even if you don't believe it, you still will.
Yeah.
So what do you have to lose? And that's the whole thing. I'm here today always to talk about traditional Chinese medicine, and my hope is that people start to realize that we have the ability to heal. Our bodies want to heal. Let's help our body heal. And I appreciate your telling us your story, and it's a great story, and I'm glad you're healthy.
Thank you.
I enjoyed that. Thank you for your demonstration too. So,
yeah, you're welcome.
always check woohealing.com, and that's wuhealing.com. You'll learn an amazing amount of things. Anybody that's doing something in their lives or has a family member or a friend that's ill, find another way. Question, and then see if you can do something that is non-invasive and you can get great results. And I wish that for everybody. Health is wealth. Remember that. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Thank you. Enjoy life, as Dr. Wu always says.
Enjoy life.
Enjoy